Shall we start the way we mean to go on? It's not even the witching hour yet. But I'm in fine fettle. Stop telling me to click photo booth to resume, you stupid thing. Shall we start where we left off, actually? Drones. They were droning on about Gatwick. They were droning on about the drones at Gatwick. Turns out the police may have been looking for their own drone. Yes, they sent one up looking for the drone. They couldn't find it and had to bring it back to charge the battery. Then they sent the other one up and they're going, well, it must be fucking here somewhere. We just saw it a minute ago. It's over there in the charging station, Sarge. Yes, thousands of people's lives disrupted for days on end because the police don't know how many drones they've got. They do, however, they've just managed a new chief constable. I say she's a lesbian because that all seems to help the career path. Well, just look at Cressida Dick. She's a murderer and a lesbian. And she's chief constable of Met Police. So the new chief constable of Hampshire Police has just secured herself a £201,000 annual pay package. But there's no fucking resources, is there? Fucking hell. Right, I need to get onto a message I've been forwarded. This is about a place called Willingham. Willingham Village. It's near me. There's a page on Facebook, Willingham Village. I've just looked it up. Can't find this fucking message now. There's been a lot of trouble there. There we go. No, that's why. Because I just answered it. That's why it's moved to the top. There's been a lot of trouble there with, I think it's a travellers camp, I think. I'd say you'll probably, if you scroll down the page a bit on Willingham Village, you'll probably get more information. So, of course, Police Crime Commissioner Jason Ablewhite's on the case. Weeks of phone calls to the police from residents. A raid was finally ordered. Dogs were seized, motorbikes were seized, because the dogs were causing a noise nuisance. You're talking about 100 dogs. I'm not talking about a couple of dogs here. Plant machinery, etc. But there's still a high level of crime. Now, there's a kicker here somewhere. People regularly on the phone to police watching criminals as they remove items from cars and property, quite often threatening the victims. The police response would be at least 45 minutes. Now, do bear in mind they can send 10 coppers around my house in the space of 2 weeks with no problem of fucking at all. See, that's why there's no one to answer the calls in Willingham, because they're all fucking outside my front door setting up fucking tents. Worse than the fucking press. Oh no, sorry, there's a mainstream media blackout on my name. Press aren't allowed to report on my story. Quite often the victim was told there was no one available to send. So at least 2 people have stood up and said that. This is because of an increase in the police responding to mental health issues. And yet, they're all fucking moaning about it. They don't want to do it. They're trying to palm it off. So again, there's no resources. Unless you're the new Chief Constable of Hampshire and a lesbian. and you've just been awarded 200 grand a year. More police would be recruited. Yes, this has popped up, and I don't know why. I've mentioned this before, because the Chief Constable, Alec Wood, I think it was, and Police Crime Commissioner Abel White, combined, who were on a £200,000 a year salary, took 6 months to decide that if they got rid of 50 PCSOs, they could have 50 new officers. But since then, there's been 100 new officers recruited, so I don't really know where that's come from. But they've got that money. There's no resources, but they've got that money. There was something in here about someone had been told to investigate it itself, investigate the crime themselves, which is standard. That's what you pay council tax for, guys, for the police. But any crime that's committed against you, you have to investigate yourself. Police aren't fucking interested. Okay, so as recently happened, an old lady had her front window smashed in. The scum climbed in, ransacked her house with her cowering in a corner. She calls the police, and their response is, "See if one of the neighbours will help you." Who are probably, and I'm just guessing here, but most towns and villages now, they tend to have a lot of houses bulked together, which tend to be sort of OAP housing. So all the neighbours probably would have been OAPs as well. But there's plenty of resources to pay the new Chief Constable of Hampshire £200,000 a year. Fucking. Did you hear Sajid Javid, the Home Secretary, is going to tackle the immigration problem? He's going to come up with radical new measures and decisions. It's because I heard on the news today that, because they've all been coming across the channel recently on boats, and I heard on the news some women saying, well, it's dangerous to travel in lorries and underneath lorries, but it's even more dangerous in boats because they don't have life jackets. Fuck. Every fucking news report you see, they've all got fucking brand new fucking orange life jackets. They've all got brand new fucking mobile phones. They've all got fucking designer trainers on. So, expect a 384-page report sometime next year on how everyone is racist. That'll be Sajid Javid's answer to the immigration problem. Thank you very much for watching.